Ibrahim Gambari, former Chief of Staff to late Muhammadu Buhari. Photo. State House former Chief of Staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor. Ibrahim Gambari has expressed skepticism over the prospect of ruling All Progressives Congress maintaining long-term dominance, citing historical examples from the country's political past. He argued that Nigeria's democracy is not under threat from a one-party state but rather from the weakness of political parties themselves, which he said lack ideology, internal democracy, and active citizen engagement. Gambari, founder and chairman of the Savannah Centre for Diplomacy, Democracy and Development, made the remarks on Wednesday while engaging with journalists in Abuja about the centre's activities. He emphasized that history shows repeated attempts to establish dominant party rule in Nigeria have consistently failed. According to Gambari, Nigeria's democratic challenge lies in political parties functioning primarily as vehicles for power rather than principled institutions. He said, "I am not at all worried about this country becoming a one-party state. It will not happen, if history is any guide. We don't even know our own history. This administration is not the first to try to have a dominant party in Nigeria." Right from the beginning, the NPC was a dominant party in the First Republic. They didn't discourage the main opposition, in fact, they took sides. Where has that led us? It didn't lead to peace or development, it led to chaos. He recalled the National Party of Nigeria and the People's Democratic Party as further examples. The NPN became so confident they felt they would rule forever. What happened? It didn't work. PDP, not long ago, boasted they would rule for 60 years. Where are they today? So any effort to make this country one party will not succeed. Often, it will fail for the wrong reasons, because political elites are too ambitious to be contained within one party. It will break, he said. Gambari stressed the importance of learning from history before crises occur. But let's not wait for disaster to happen. Let's build political parties. That's what has been missing. We have not paid enough attention as a people to political parties. How many of us here actually belong to a political party? How many attend meetings? That is the problem. In the First Republic, party members had cards, paid dues, and consulted on candidates. There was a bond between leaders and parties at various levels. The former Foreign Affairs Minister said organized and ideologically distinct political parties would prevent any attempt to establish a one-party state. Strong political parties make a one-party state impossible. But because we have no organized parties, our parties have become just vehicles to gain political power. Political parties are often just flags of convenience. Weak parties, not a one-party state, are the threat to Nigeria's democracy. He highlighted the absence of ideological differences today, noting, in the First Republic, crossing from NPC to NCNC or action group was significant. Today, one can be APC in the morning, PDP in the afternoon, and APC again the next day with no consequences. In other systems, if you switch after being elected under one platform, your seat is declared vacant and you must contest again. Otherwise, you live under false pretenses. Gambari urged Nigerians to prioritize the organization and strength of political parties, warning that without this, citizens must accept the consequences of weak party systems. How long are we going to keep complaining about the people who rule us when the parties represent nobody and no ideology? Multi-party democracy requires commitment and organization, and we all have roles to play. His comments come amid opposition concerns over defections to the APC, which some fear could be aimed at creating a one-party dominance. Recent governors who switched from PDP to APC include Umo Ino, Akwa Ibom, Sheriff Oborevwori, Delta, Peter Mba, Enugu, Duadiri, Bielsa, Agbu Kefas, Taraba, and Siminalayi Fubara, Rivers. Several other prominent politicians, including legislators, former governors, and ministers, have also defected. President Bola Tinubu and APC leaders, however, have repeatedly denied any plan to establish a one-party state in Nigeria.